A very busy morning as we continue to follow, once again, Hurricane Ian. While you were sleeping, probably, Ian re-intensified from a tropical storm back into a Category 1 hurricane. It devastated southwest Florida. It's headed somewhere else now.
And this hour, Ian is swirling in the Atlantic and taking aim at the Carolinas. It's expected to make landfall near Charleston in a few hours. You're looking live at Folly Beach, South Carolina. And of course, our meteorologist, Gerard Bailey, he's been working hard. There's his producer, Dax Clark. As well. In our NewsNation Weather Center, they say that a flash flood warning was posted just moments ago. Gerard's been working all night. He's going to have the latest track coming up in just a few minutes. This is a busy week in the weather department. We begin with a closer look now, though, at the devastation in Florida. Ian obliterated entire neighborhoods. We're just now getting a look at the full scope of the damage. NewsNation learning about a dozen deaths now. We're told that number is expected to rise. Emergency crews are working around the clock trying to save people from high waters. Already around 700 rescues have been reported, and power companies are racing to get the lights back on for an estimated 2 million customers. The storm ripping apart a causeway to Sanibel Island. Take a look at this image. The area now cut off to the mainland, and more than 200 households that did not evacuate. And Fort Myers was hit very hard. The sheriff's office posting this video showing homes ripped apart, debris everywhere. Though there it is. There's the picture that we wanted to show you. Wow, was that a before and after?
Oh my goodness.
Was that the picture that we saw? Can I just ask the producers? It wasn't? Okay, I just wanted to make sure. But that is some of the decimation. Let's begin our coverage in Fort Myers, the epicenter of Ian's wrath. Our Brooke Schaefer live in downtown. Brooke, tell us what you're seeing.
Yeah, the pictures and videos, Adrienne, do not get easier to look at. This morning, as the sun comes up again, we are starting to get another look at some of the damage. A lot of power still out here in Lee County. And just behind me, this is just a glimpse, just a really small picture at just some of the devastation.
This morning, Southwest Florida and its famous waterfront look more like a war zone than a vacation hotspot. Neighborhoods ripped apart by 150-mile-per-hour winds and a record storm surge. Boats thrown like toys, some making it several miles inland. The true scope of the damage is hard to comprehend. This video shows homes burning in Lee County, the home of Fort Myers. Sand and countless other items picked up by the storm now cover many streets. On the ground in Fort Myers Beach, doors and windows are blown out. Debris from businesses, restaurants, and homes now sit where beachgoers used to eat and shop. Bobby Pratt recorded these videos. He spoke exclusively with our Leland Vittert on Balance last night.
So as I was walking down the causeway, I could see the fishing pier on Fort Myers Beach. And it was just completely gone. And that was when I knew that it was going to be bad.
Sanibel Island also hit especially hard.
Beautiful place, really neat community, and it got hit with really biblical storm surge.
The barrier island is cut off after a chunk of the causeway washed away. The waves and winds strong enough to rip apart the asphalt, replacing it with craters and sand. The island only accessible by boat or helicopter now. Search and rescue teams conducting at least 700 rescues, like this woman on Sanibel Island. Others not so lucky. And now President Joe Biden said he is fearing the worst.
This could be the deadliest hurricane in Florida's history. The numbers are still unclear, but we're hearing early reports of what may be substantial loss of life.
Florida officials warn the state is days away from knowing how many people died in the hurricane.
Do you know the people who passed away, who you found? Did they drown? How did they die?
Drown. There's one of them that he was holding on to his puppy.
Wow, these stories coming out of Lee County after this hurricane are difficult to hear. At this point, NewsNation has confirmed about a half a dozen deaths related to Hurricane Ian. Again, as you mentioned, that number expected to go up. Also expected to happen today are more rescues. We know yesterday people on Sanibel and Captiva Islands were being rescued by boat and helicopter. Adrienne and Mitch.
All right, our thanks to you, Brooks. Thank you for watching. Go to newsnationnow.com to find News Nation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of News Nation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.